I saw one young man. They call him Adeyanju.
One young boy, one young man. Wike is just 11 years older than me. Maybe it's because he's not looking like he's looking older than Tinubu and Buhari combined. That's why he now feels that he's an old man. He's an ancient of days.
People have no job. He's turned to civil society.
He said, I'm jobless. Look at the edifice that you people have come to. This is our office. Does this place look like a jobless place? We employ over 25 people in this place. You know, that is both lawyers and non-lawyers alike. Somebody says that we are jobless. We are not like Wike, who has always had his mouth tied to the bottle patrimony of our country. I have never been elected as a public official or a political appointee. I was a trader. I've been a trader for years. Then I resigned because trading is incompatible with legal practice. I'm not doing very well as a lawyer. So where is Wike's second address? Wike does not have a second address. His only address is looting of public resources and public patrimony. Look at the way he's grabbing land in the FCT all over the place and giving it to his friends. He's grabbing even parks, stealing people's parks. And this is why I'm making myself available to them, all of them that Wike is bullying in FCT and FCDA. Come to me, I will help you. Come to me, I will deal with him for you. Report him to me. I'm his oga. I will deal with him.
A young boy who came to me that he wanted to be deputy, he went to National Publicity Secretary of PDP. I said no. Yes, I said no. Yes, I said won't be, and it was not. Yes, I have no regret about it.
He said that I came to him, I begged him to be National Publicity Secretary of PDP. All Nigerians know that I resigned from politics 8 years ago. And that event that he's talking about happened before I even resigned from politics. Since my resignation from politics, I have been jailed, I have been handed, I have been beaten on the street. Yes, and Wike has severally called me over the years. We have maintained communications with him. And many times when I criticize him, he calls me and said he does not want friendship with me again. He does not like to be criticized. You know, I didn't meet only Wike. I met, when I was still actively in politics, I met every governor of the PDP then. I've never seen where consultation with party leaders results or it will be tagged begging. And Wike did never said to my face that he will not support me.
What's called shanties in the first place? What's called shanties? This is a city. And you want to compete with other countries, cities of other countries.
Clowns and charlatans like Yes and Wike will open his dirty mouth and tell us that that I'm claiming that I'm an activist. And who is an activist? An activist is not somebody, whether is political or apolitical. An activist is somebody that is seeking for societal change. The great Gani Fawehinmi, the sage, ran for election in this country, contested for election in this country and lost. Gani Fawehinmi is one of the most revered activists in this country, even on the continent. The great Femi Falana, Baba Falana, he ran for governor in Ekiti and lost. Does that reduce the quality of the work that he does for the society? Mandela, the great, ran for...
You need to see, no serious government can succeed without being strong, without being hard. You cannot. Forget about this so-called, you call them society civil, or civil society, yes, who will never say anything good. Go make sure you are doing the right thing. There are people who just believe that a government must be brought down. No matter how the government is doing, it must be brought down. And we will not give opportunity to that. So we are here to fight insecurity, to give the residents of Abuja the comfort to live in Abuja, to give the businessmen in Abuja and women the comfort to carry out their businesses. That's what is important to us. Abuja is a city. We cannot allow it to the point that where you have diplomats, what would they tell you? What would they tell their citizens to come to Abuja? If you don't make Abuja safe.
Same Wike with the same mouth. He speaks from both sides of his mouth. So to leave politics to rogues like him, people that change election results and falsify election results. His idea of nation building is where rogues like himself will be in charge at the helm of affairs. You know, so all citizens of conscience should get involved in politics. I have no interest in politics anymore. I have gone, I have tried, I have seen that they can never change. They are dirty people. They do not play by the books. Even when I was in PDP, I was always criticizing them. And Wike himself can attest to this. I'm not a stranger to him. Because he knows I'm from Kogi. And he gave full detail of me, which means he knows I'm not a stranger to him. We talk on WhatsApp, we talk all the time. So, but that would not make me to see Wike doing the wrong thing and stop criticizing. I will criticize him. There was a time I criticized him vehemently and he called and was saying, why am I criticizing? I said, I will criticize you. No matter what, I will criticize you. It does not mean because you are my friend, you will be doing the wrong thing, I will keep quiet. Never. I will criticize you. His friends called me. Fayose called me. The former Attorney General, all his friends called me. But I continue to criticize them. And I have severally praised Wike for doing the right thing. If he does the right thing, I will praise him. If he steals people's land, grabs people's land, I will also criticize him. It's nothing personal. When he started saying he wanted to bring secondaries, we said, no, Wike, you swore that it is going to be Jimmy Agbaje. You swore that it was based on equity, that Southwest has never produced PDP before. But you know, Wike does not have integrity. He does not know what integrity is. His words mean nothing. That was why at the PDP National Convention, before he lost, you know, he swore that whatever happened, he will abide by the outcome. Look at today. Wike said PDP is cancer. APC is cancer. PDP is malaria. But today, Wike is mingling with cancer. Same Wike with the same mouth. Oh, he speaks from both sides of his mouth. So we challenged him and said, we will not allow your Uche secondaries. Which is partly why I made the 360 turn and said, no, this man does not have integrity. That was why I stopped talking to him at that time. He never, you can fact check me, he never told me, as he was saying that, oh, I came to meet him, he said he's not going to support. He can never tell me that to my face. He can never. Neither can any governor tell me that one to my face, that I will come and meet you, you tell me that you will not. It's a lie. In fact, he promised me that he was going to support me. He could have, you know, Wike, typical Wike, just like he deceived Peter Obi. Peter Obi kept going to him, he was encouraging him, but he went behind his back and sabotaged him. You know, so maybe he was planning not to support me. But when I discovered that it was now obvious that he wanted to renege on his word of supporting Jimmy Agbaje to support Secondus, I said I will no longer even be party to the election. I resigned from PDP. You can go and ask Gabriel Suswan, Sule Lamido, Ambassador Aminu Wali, and Atairu Bafarawa. They were begging me in Port Harcourt when I first announced that I'm going to resign from politics and PDP. That the reason why I came to politics was because of Goodluck Jonathan. I joined politics in 2011, and I resigned from politics in 2016. About 8 years ago, and I said these people are too dirty. That I cannot be involved in this kind of dirty people. Sule Lamido and all of them, they were begging me that I should not leave PDP. That I'm an asset to the party. There's nothing they didn't do. I told them I'd made my decision. That I was going to leave politics and go back to my turf of activism. That is what I've been doing in the last 8 years. My records, they speak for themselves. I have made great sacrifice at the expense of my freedom. Everybody in the nation knows that I have been sent to several prisons and detention facilities in this country. For somebody whose only achievement is, and he has never worked anywhere, contrary, unlike me, my records of my service, whether in my personal business and the places I've worked, are there. This man has never worked anywhere. From a local from a motor garage tout, he became local government chairman. From then, he has been betraying people. The only difference between Wike and Portable is that Portable does not betray people that have helped him. But Wike betrays everyone that has helped him. Wike betrayed Goodluck Jonathan. Wike betrayed Goodluck Jonathan's wife. Wike betrayed Rotimi Amechi. Wike betrayed Peter Odili, people that have helped him. Is it Tinubu that Wike will not betray? Even President Tinubu is not that dull. He's politically savvy. He knows. He's just using the long spoon to deal with him. And there's nothing you do with Wike that is safe. Wike is the reason why they raided the home of judges. You remember now when they raided the home of judges? Wike is one of the reasons, allegedly, why the former CCJN was removed from office. He kept going around saying that he has judiciary in his pocket and he was mentioning names. So there is, the only difference between him and Portable is that when you do something with Portable, at least Portable will not go against you and betray you. But no matter what you do for Yese Wike, he will betray you. No matter what you do for him. So I'm not surprised that elders that should be confident, the people that, in his response to our criticism of him trying to buy the judiciary and pocket the judiciary, he said it is the president that asked him to be building houses for judges and giving judges cars. Was he not building houses for judges when he was governor in Rivers State? Was it Bola Ahmed Tinubu that told him to build houses and be buying cars for judges when he was in Rivers State? All this land grabbing that he's doing, the people that are doing deals with him, he will still expose all of them. All the land grabbing. He already said, he's allegedly saying that it is Tinubu that is telling him to grab people's land in the FCT. That it is Tinubu's wife that is telling him to grab people. He's telling people already, go to the FCT and the FCT. He has turned the place to Obi Akpo. All Rivers people, he made them to, imagine in the FCTA now, and the FCT, directors now report to Wike's aides from Rivers State. What a shame and a parody of some sort. You know, he's a maximum ruler. Bullies people, just a bloody bully and a coward. Bullies people in the FCT, insults people anyhow, talk to people anyhow. Same weekend was talking in this interview that Bala Mohammed, he said that Bala Mohammed should never have been the chairman of PDP Governors Forum. That in PDP that they do it based on rotation. North, south, north, south. Okay, after Mimiko was PDP Governors Forum chairman, the next chairman was Fayoshe, his friend. It is always the most senior person, the most senior governor, the most senior ranking governor that becomes the Governor Forum chairman. Do you understand? So when his friend Fayoshe took over after Mimiko, he did not see anything wrong in it. But now he sees something wrong in it. Same Wike is insulting the revered Professor Chidi Odekalu, who has been critical of him trying to compromise our judiciary, saying that Wike calls some people, he said they are Arise lawyers. Look at Wike, that has never worked anywhere in his... Let Wike bring his CV. Let Wike bring his CV. Let me bring my CV. Where has Wike ever worked? 9 to 5 has he ever done in his life? Whose salary has he ever paid? Do you know how many people's salary we pay? We've been paying in the last couple of years, even before we joined the legal profession as traders. We are accountable people. We are tax-paying people. You know, so...
Those who are there, people commit crime, they go and hide under shanties. You can't tell who is living here, who is not living here. You don't even know that. Under the trees, under the cashew nut trees, all kinds of people who have a rail line this way, who have a rail line this way, at the center, which is very easy for criminals to block the trains. And then you come and say, oh, train going to Kaduna has been blown off. Train going to, government is doing nothing. And you want us to fold hands to allow criminals to go and hide there, to begin to commit all kinds of atrocities. You say, oh, people are kidnapping in Abuja, robbery in Abuja. Where are they staying? Would they stay in any house or houses or decent houses you can identify them? No? Who went there? What is this? Go there and see yourself. There are no houses under trees. People are using anything to make a house. And this is what criminals like. Do you know why the metro line had never worked? Even after President Buhari commissioned it, you know why? Former President Buhari commissioned. All the rail lines, all the lands were vandalized and, well, from these guys. They just cross, jump over the fence, the dwarf fence, vandalized. We said, no, we can't continue with this. And to tell you that the government is a government of giving human face, we don't need to discuss with them. No, we don't need to. Like you said, they're Nigerians. I didn't even know how you took the population and the identity that they're Nigerians. But, you have the government that says, look, human sympathy, even though they pose a lot of insecurity. When the president said, look, go there, talk to them. And I went there. I said, look, what you are doing here, is it fair? They agree it's not fair. So why are you here? Why are you doing this? And I agreed. I said, look, we are right. I mean, we are wrong. We are sorry. That's okay. We are human. What we will do, I set up a committee, CP, Director SSL, Director Lands, this and that, meet with them. And they came up and said, we are sorry. We won't do it again. Okay, find us a place. As a government, we have a responsibility to our people. And they discussed us, okay, take us to a social place. Whose government is prepared. But in doing that, we consider the issue of security. It's not about sentiment, it's not about emotion. No, I'm not interested in that. You see, government owes a duty to protect life and property. Any government that cannot protect life and property, you don't need to, you can't be there. So it's not about emotion, it's not about sentiment. Today, you hear they bomb so place. Tomorrow, you hear so area be bombed. You won't come out to say, what happened? It's the same thing that if we allow, now, in the next few months or days or weeks, nobody can tell, anything can happen to the metro line. And then you come and accuse tribute administration of being sensitive, not understanding, not even trying to appreciate lives of people. And then we're trying to take a step to stop anything that will occur. And you cannot say, oh, the shanties are not where we should live. No. Shanties are illegal people.
TVC News has a follow-up to
that. Honorable Minister, some people will also quarrel with maybe your style in engaging these people, because you also went to a place in Lugbe and some other areas where some buildings were demolished because you say they don't have approval and they insist that their papers are intact. People have quarreled with your style. They say that the Honorable Minister is not listening because there was even this viral video where you engaged with somebody and probably used it's I think tempers flared at that point, and people didn't like that as government with a human face, you should also be listening to the people.
Why does the criminal need a human face?
No, I'm talking about this, not those in shanties this time.
No, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Why do I have to sympathize with the criminal? Why
not those in shanties.
No, the criminals are not only shanties. Land grabbers are criminals. Why do I have to sympathize with criminals? Why do I have to be friendly with criminals?
Is that how government is seen?
No.
If they said
let me tell you,
arm of the ICT gave them approval.
No, it's not correct. Excuse me.
Papers.
Yes, I would like you to give me approval. See, today, on Saturday, I was in my Tama with the Director of Land Rent Control. I went there. I don't sit in the office to be told this and this. I go. On Saturday, I was there. What is going on? All the green areas, all taken away. I said, what's going on here? No trees, nothing. This is good. That's okay. Come. Invite everybody to my office today. Do it then. I said, hey, I don't know who, but I hear you people have allocations here and this and that. Well, the lot of lands is not controlled. If anybody has encroached to the green area without approval, too bad. Too bad. The building will go down. No, it will go down. Certainly, yes, it will go down. Yes.
Without
and then
compensation.
without what?
Compensation.
Compensation for what? You crash on land. I pay compensation. No.
Suppose they have some papers, some kind of papers to show which emanated from government agency.
The only person that can give you that approval is the minister. If you go and do business with civil servant, what's my business there? Sometimes people go and do business with them. They give you land allocation paper. What's my business? It is only the minister that has the power to sign.
Your Excellency, sometimes these documents shown are actually AMAC documents, and then you find situation.
Just like I told you that. Before I came on board, there was a director of lands who went to sign on behalf of the minister and allocate land to somebody. Does he have power?
But in that case, what happened?
Let me see. Anything he did illegal, what happened? What's my business? In you having an illegal business with people. No, please. Please just try to understand this. Please, we're always in a hurry to get something. And being in a hurry, you'll be in trouble. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Somebody goes to sign a CFO when you know there's only the minister that signs a CFO, and you're telling me he represented the minister. I mean, how can you tell me that? You know it is the minister of FCT that signs the. Ordinarily, the president is the governor. But that power has been given to the minister of FCT. Right? Some states, the governor donates their power to the attorney general. I will see the law, you will see that this power has been donated to the attorney general. And the attorney general can sign on behalf of the governor. You don't tell me that a civil servant will go and sign a CFO on behalf of the governor or the attorney general that the power has been given to. And then you come to bring sentiment. Then somebody's around that. Now, why I don't want you to go away from that? When you say this, Lube.
AMAC land.
Yes. Now, what are you saying? They went and took land from area councils. The matter go to Supreme Court. Supreme Court said no. Every land is under the FCT.
Does it mean
now you now go, what I expect you to do is to say, okay, look, we have made this mistake. What do we do to regularize?
Yeah. Particularly when they're on a large scale like you saw in Dubai.
No. Don't cut me short. Just calm down so that you get the picture. Some people just move in. And you know, we have this tendency. He will stay 2 years now. It's not 4 years. As a minister, he will go. Another minister will come. We'll find our way. That is what you have in this country. I won't stand for that. You can't go to a place and just start developing on a land that does not belong to you. You go and grab land, and then you know the worst thing? They go and institute action against the FCT. They have their way in the secretariat. They go to the legal secretariat. They have their people. They go to lands. They have their people. The FCT minister is sued, but the suit will not reach him. He will not be served. And then they go. The court will give judgment. They constitute everything.
That means all this is in collusion with your staff.
Yeah.
Not my staff.
I mean,
FCT.
But you should be aware that that's what we're trying to, that's what we're doing now, and that's what is painful to people. Do you know as I came, how many directors of land have changed? Yes. Some people saw it as their birthright. Yes. I said, no, you will leave. I removed them.
Was it enough to just remove them?
No.
If their actions had led to some of the problems we are facing now,
The point
was it just enough to remove them?
No, first of all, if you want to clean up a place, and you know that these people are part of the gang, you need to say, listen, you out. Do you know that I made approval for staff to be changed? Some people sat on it. Yes. Until I said, no, we can't continue with this. Everything turned to ethnicity. Everything turned to religion. I'm an Hausa Fulani. I'm a Yoruba. I'm an Igbo. I'm none of this. Everything turned to. So, when people know you are doing the right thing, and you don't want this thing to continue, what did they do? They fought back to say, see, because I'm from social place, because this is my religion. Rubbish. Rubbish. No, not where
I don't think that people are trying to. I mean, Michael, I don't think they're trying to justify anybody doing anything wrong. But from what we hear today, is there anywhere on the FCT, anywhere whatsoever, where anybody can go and see these are the processes? If you want to get anything, these are the steps, so that nobody, either within FCT or somewhere, can mislead anyone or take advantage.
Those who are not patient are those who want to collude with them. Those who are too much in a hurry, who do not want to follow due process. Due process takes a time, takes a long time.
Where are the steps?
No, let me tell you now. First of all, you apply for land. Do you know I sit here? Some people tell me, like, look, that this place, the land is free. I said, how did you know? They have agents, even in the system. I'm minister. Somebody comes here, sir, here is free. How did you know this? I got it, the doctor come. How did somebody know that here is free? I was okay. I will not allocate. It will not work. Look, I sat here. They bring things for you to approve that former minister did this and I said, no, I will not approve it. Why did he not approve it that time? Why should I approve it now? I said, no, don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. I will take my time. You know, it's a system that is very difficult. But with support, you go to that place. It is not easy. See, when there are people in the system who have had it the way they have, and then you have now come to put changes, it's not going to be easy. It's like you're fighting corruption. Corruption will fight back. Yes, that's what's going on. Corruption will fight back.
Yes. Well, Your Excellency, the deed has been done. The demolitions have happened. And I believe one thing that is on the minds of everybody right now is what is the next line of action for your administration for these shanties that are now empty lands?
I will not allow shanties. Forget about what the empty lands, that no land will be empty. There are things to do for development of the FCT.
The allegation is that you are planning to use those land as settlements for your friends.
Yeah, what is that? Yes, what is that? So what is that? That I have something to give to my friends, I will give it to my enemies. What rubbish is that? Please, you see, I tell you people all this. So you, as you sit down here now, I should bring my enemies. No, tell me that I should. See, I do the right thing. It doesn't matter what anybody says. My conscience says, look, what am I doing? Am I right? The moment I'm convinced that I'm right, I go ahead. Forget about people. Is there anywhere you be in office, people will not say, yeah, I did this for your friends. So if you don't do too, they will come and say, after you were there, your friends were suffering. People write you, after all, you're a governor, your parents are suffering, your parents are walking on the road, there's no car. They even when you buy a car for them, they say, oh, you have gone to buy cars for your parents, what kind of system is that? So don't bother about that. If you want to succeed in governance, don't think about it.
Minister, I think, we have spoken about some of these push and shove in terms of demolition and all. Let's try and move to a few projects as well. Rural roads, we've seen some constructions. Can you tell us a bit about what we should be looking out for in the next year in terms of timelines and when they are going to come on board in terms of the projects that the FCT is embarking on at this time?
Thank you very much. That's why I say that people should commend the Tribunal's administration. At least, I don't want to talk about the area, start from where we are now, FCT. What has been there for FCT? What has been the condition for the rural areas or the area councils as the case may be? Even in the city, was it working? Tell ourselves the simple truth. Yes, it was working. No, it was not working. Now it is working. I beat my chest to say I thank God Almighty and I thank the Tribune for giving the opportunity to be part of this administration, to contribute. Each day I go to the rural area, I feel so happy. Yesterday I was in Saburi. Look, I was in Saburi. Remember, this year we flagged off that project. And of course they never believed it. It's a normal political thing. You come and flag off, the whole thing will die. Unknown to me, what I flagged up, I thought was just a straight road. Yesterday, I was there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at the happiness of citizens. It was heavily populated by the Igbos, traders. Immediately I came out from the car. Go, see jubilation, see happiness of the people. We have never seen a minister here. That job will be completed this December. Now I went further to a road they call Dede that will take you to a life camp. I told them that the procurement process was on. Do you know, as God may have it, as I came to the office this morning, BBB has sent the approval for award of that road to Lubu Construction, which we have now forwarded for the Federal Executive Council approval. The whole of that area, come and see what is governance. What is dividend of democracy? People are happy. Now, I want to Buhari Ushafa, one army college or military college, this and that. The day we flagged off that project, it was something else. You can see tears running out from the eyes of the people. It has never, they've never experienced this. A government, a federal government, with the area council, go to one village called Buhari in Tokula, done by Satrako, to be commissioned this December. Go to Kwali, go to Abaji, go to Egwagwanada. These roads will be commissioned this December. Now go and see the last 2 days, the last 1 week, our flag off. I went to Kwali. There's a road they call A2 to Pai and Pai to Gomani. Now see the politics in this country. A2 to Pai, no road. Now Pai to Gomani, they awarded the road.
Why?
You asking me why?
You are the minister.
How would I know? And that is why it's good to go and see. Do you know the entire road is about 35 kilometers? So they now took away A2 to Pai. So when I was going, where are we heading to? They said, no, we are going to, but this road now, what's going to happen to it? So when I got to the place, they call Pai, to Gomani. So I now called the coordinator and the engineer. How did you award this contract from Pai here to Gomani when A2 to Pai, there's no road? What kind of this? He said, politics has come now. I said, no, it won't work. I called the chairman FCT committee. I called the House committee and I called the Senate chairman. I said, look, gentlemen, you have to help. There's no way we can get to Pai to Gomani if you don't do A2 to Pai. Rural area, farm area, flat land. And we are talking about food security, agriculture. Why would this country import food? In any case, even how do you do the farm? To bring back the food, how? Locally, I have two chairmen who are very cooperative. Chairman of House Committee, FCD, and so they say, look, I said, look, you have this money for social project. This area, no, it's emergency. We must do it. And they agreed. Now we are doing A2, which is express road from Kwale, going to Abaji, to Pai. Then Pai to Gomani have been awarded. So in it now, we are doing now from A2 to Gomani, which is about 35 kilometers. Do you, look, the farm, my brother, you need to go and see. You will cry for this country.